Today we are going to create an item bank or a question bank for your assessment. So we want to click on Resources, Add Resources, Add Item Bank. I need to give my item bank a title, so I'm going to call it Spanish 1 Question Bank and click Create. Once you create your item or your question bank, notice you are inside assessment with all of the different question types. So I'm going to create a true-false question. I've already determined what my question is, so I'm going to type or paste the question. I need to tell Schoology what the correct answer is. We've already discussed author notes and learning objectives, so I'm going to save. And here is the question inside my question bank. I'm also going to create an audio question type. I'm going to paste my question. We've already discussed the length, author notes, learning objectives, and rubrics. So I'm going to click Save. And now notice I have 2 questions inside my question bank. I'm going to continue adding questions that I would like to be inside this question bank. If I go back to my resources, once I've added all of my questions, notice here is that question bank that I just created. If I want to click on it just to double check, all of my questions that I've created would be listed here. If I go back to my course, I have already created my assessment, so I'm going to open my assessment, click on the Questions tab. Notice I can click Add from Item Bank. Now, if you created the item bank in your personal resources, you would click on Personal. If you and your department created them in your group resources, then you would click on Group. But mine were in my personal resources on that home page, and there's my question bank. There are the questions that I added to my item bank. If I would like to see what the question looks like, I can click on it and see how the question would appear to the students. If I want to choose specific questions, I can click on the box. Or if I want to select all the questions that I have in the item bank, I can click this button, which selects all the items, click the Add button, and now those questions are in my assessment. Now, very important. Remember, if you go to the Setup field, right here, you can randomly order your questions so that all the students don't get the questions in the same order. I encourage you to click Yes, click Save, and now your assessment is ready for your students.